So hello, here's another episode of Live Reverse Engineering. Today I'm alone and we are reversing the Paragon game. So like I said in the update post, I have found some interesting things. Also, I have did a full call tree for the settling function. Here we are in the Paragon version 45 inside the Orion Cheat Manager game force bot lane, and now I have found out one thing. So I think I don't need to pass this function uh, from the SDK, as here we can see server exec cheat, and its parameter, it's the same buffer that it's containing this string. So we can assume that this is the command line function, and we can simply use it from the command line. I don't know really how this function would work, because I think we should have the exact one instance of the Orion player bot, but we will see in a minute. I didn't try this yet, so we can try it together. So now we need to copy files from the build folder. Now we can copy them all or not, like the client and powprof for the client, and we are going in here. Okay, here we are putting this. Now we are coming back to the SDK folder, we are taking the server, and we are going into the server. I need two instances of game, so okay, we can change the files. Now we can start the server with the launcher.bat. Okay, and I need a quick look in the SDK because I forgot what button I need to click to start match. Okay, I think it was the F8, but I'm not quite sure. And I think we can see that I I picked good button. And maybe not. Okay, so first of all we need the what is start match doing? Get local player server for start match. So no. On game init we need. Okay. So F8. Can start it again. Maybe I just pass it too late or something. We will see now. Okay. So something is happening here, as we can see. Okay. So here we are there. Now we can start the client instance. of the game. Okay, here we are. And as far as I remember, client is joining the game without clicking any button. It's quite hard though, but Andrew told that it will be fixed with his launcher he is writing, so let's hope he will do it soon. Okay, what's happening here? Yeah, so suppose it will not work. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. We can try to open the game with the open at the default port. Okay, something is not good, I think, here. This is the server. Okay, so something is definitely wrong here. Oh, cause I didn't. Okay, I know what happened. Okay, so for it to work, we need to also start the listen server, and this is the some of these buttons. I don't know which one exactly. We can see the F9. Oh, not here. Not here also. Oh shit. Here. Okay. Yeah, as it's opening the listen server, so it was the F9 button. F9, and now we can see listening for connections. Okay, so now we can start already the client instance, and now it should connect without the problems. So I was talking later about the bottling function. I'm pretty sure it won't work, because I think this command needs to be executed from the proper instance of the bot class, and bot class from the player controller, and the player controller have the cheat menu. So I think that would be the order, the proper order of these things. But we will see, maybe something happen, maybe we can debug this function. We can see what addresses it is calling. Because from IDA it seems that functionality of this function was removed from the most recent version. So we will see how it is. Okay, we are loading here. Now, we need to go into the server instance. We need to put F1 as it's spawning the bots, as far as I remember. Okay. Bots are spawned. Everything looks good. And now to start the game, I think it was the F7, probably. We can try. Maybe it will crash, maybe not. Oh, not. Something is wrong here, I think. Oh. I need to make this little quiet. Okay, so F6 for the UI, as far as I remember. It's here. No, 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 no. Minions work, but bots are not working, so we can try the function, the command line force bot line 1, and what will happen? Okay, there is an error. Are bots working? No, they aren't. Okay. Okay, what's happening here? Maybe I will. Okay, nothing too big is happening on the console. Some one line of code. On focus lost. Reason 2. Okay, so it's not exactly what we are looking for. And nothing is happening here. Okay. So now what we wanna do is we can also try to pass my code. Okay, it's here and it's here. Activate cheat manager. So it is trying to pass the force bot line function on the default controller. It shouldn't be, I think, from the server, but here F4, it's not doing nothing. We can see the console here. I need to probably delete these blocks. Oh. Okay, so bots are not working still, but the game is not crashing. So I need to check one more thing. If we do the server instance and F4, it's not doing nothing. It's doing nothing as well. Okay, so now that we know where is the exact location of force bot lane inside the Faust 45, we can do one more thing. I mean, we can find the, maybe here will be faster. Okay, please not crash. Okay. Copy to assembly, yes. Here's our function, force bot lane. We can copy its address. Now we can start the x64 debug, yeah. We can connect to the one of the instance game instance. Here is the Paragon client. Okay, let's start with that. Okay, and we are here. Okay, so we are with the ALRS, so it will not be as simple as that. Okay, so SDK is created for the exe version with ALRS, and we cannot simply do thing that I did right now. But what we can do, I have a copy of the SDK which supports the non-ALRS version, and we can try to use that instead, but as long as we are not in the game it may not work, so that's a little problem here. Okay, it crashed. It's supposed to. Oh, we need to disable it here. Okay, so we are saving this, we are exiting this project. Now I need to come in my own. Okay, Paragon SDK. Okay, and now we should start the not really important which one. Need to delete this, need to do this and this. We want to save them. Now we want to delete them. Okay, and we want to add this here and start the game. So my version of the SDK is pretty simple. It's doing this thing here, but I think we don't want this. I will change it. I mean, we can change it now, so we can simply mark them off all, because what I want is not that. Okay, so compilation came with success. We're going here because I have here the Xenos. Oh, it's always talking it's a virus. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we are going into Orion client. Here, okay. And now we want to inject the DLL. DLL should be injected. We have the console. And now we can do force boot lane 1. But first of all, we need to claim once more inside the IDA, copy its address, go inside the debugger, connect it to the game client. Okay. So, oh, right. Okay, so I did it not too good again, but maybe we can do this still. Okay, we have the breakpoint. We can go into the game, pass the comment. First bot lane, comment not recognized. Okay, I didn't even check if it's called inside of the huh, weird. Okay, so there isn't one comment like that. Okay, we are exiting here. And what we are going to do next? We are trying to do the same thing. As we are going in here. And we are trying to call this function from our basic player controller. We are compiling this again. Now we are doing something different than before. We are firstly opening the Paragon game, then we are connecting the debugger, and then we are injecting, and without this, because we don't need this. Hey, Paragon server. Okay, now I think we can connect the debugger. Okay, we are inside. And here's some illegal exceptions. Lines are changing here, so it's not really crashing. Yeah, but it's too boring, so we will start it again. Oh, right. Okay, sorry for this mess. I'm still new to using the Paragon game. Okay, let it cook. So now we are connecting the debugger. Connect. Let it load everything. Now we can use the Sala height to inject the DLL. So we are going in here. here we are clicking this one button. Okay. Okay. And we are loading this DLL. Okay, successful. We are need to. Okay, we are going into the IDA. We are copying this address again. We are going here inside here. We are making the breakpoint. We are going into the game. And what we wanna do is okay. Wait a minute. I think we need to okay, something happened here. We can't really go in here. Okay, so we don't really know if that's working. If this function is called, we can try it, do it without the debugger. Maybe it will act differently, maybe it's the case of the debugger, but I'm not quite sure. But first of all, what we can do is that we can go inside the back into the Paragon SDK project. And what we want to do here, setting up the bots. We want to go into the setup bots function. Okay, what we have here, we are gaining our game state. Here is the table of the red team members. Here is the table of blue team's members. But what we are looking for, we are looking for the player controller. Add bot controller to team. Okay. So where it's called from? Okay, it's called from the did the funny thing. F1, so it's setting up the bots. So here we can see that we are counting from 10 minus the count of the client connections. Yes, so we are spawning as much bots as we have the player's max player count, right? So if there is one player, then we want to spawn 9 bots. And here, what we have, it's add bot controller to the team. Here I see its creation of the bot controller. Okay, bot difficulty and things as that. Hero data, so it's randomized here, I see. Okay, so here we have the bot controller. After it's added to the team, what we can do is we can go to our function. Okay, no. Globals. I should have do the bookmark before I go everywhere else. It was here. Okay, I will find it by the breakpoint. We want to go into the globals. It should be at the start of the code. Okay. Globals, and there should be my function activate cheat manager. So we can rename it to bot force lane, and here we can pass, we can go back, we can do this one breakpoint. Okay, now we can go here, we can see it's the Orion AI bot. Orion AI bot, it's coming from the Orion AI controller, and it's coming from you can also see here AI commander. I don't know if I didn't saw it there. You can see it quick. False and needs to be re-implemented using the AI commander. Orion cheat manager game. Okay, so AI commander seems to be pretty useful, but there are not many minion waves spawned. Okay. Configure as bot only game. Okay, bot controllers, bot love seed cache, AI commander. Okay, not too much useful things. Path following, okay, also not. Okay, it's not that important. Orion AI controller, AI controller, A controller. Okay, so it's not really using the cast to the player controller. Okay, maybe we can use that thing. Okay. A controller, a AI controller. Maybe cheat manager is somewhere there. We don't know that. Okay, not here. Not here. AI bot. Okay, Orion play state game. Not here. AI system. AI commander. Bot ability picker. Knowledge. Okay, but we saw that we can cast this function to the player controller. So maybe that would be useful. So, what we wanna do is go back in here, pass this as the parameter. Then we want to use the bot controller dot cheat. Is there something about cheats? Set lane, get lane progress, get lane ID, get current lane front wave progress, get lane. Okay, and with lane, okay, so cast to player controller, but we can't use it like that. Okay, get local player controller. Okay, now we have the player controller. What we wanna do next is to pass PC. It should have also the cheat manager. Okay. Cheat manager, yeah, it's here. And now we want to call the force bot lane and the lane index at 0. I also wanted to see the code for the set lane function. You can see it here. Okay. I think we should go inside the Paragon. Here should be the code responsible for. Okay. Is a get Orion bot get full name, get last of type. Okay, reinterpret cast Orion AI bot of Orion F Orion AI lane. Globus module base plus bot is dedicated get last Orion world state monitor map lanes. F Orion AI game. Is it there? F Orion AI lane. No data. Okay. No questions. Oh, what happened here? Did I break something? And force bot lane is inside the cheat manager. Orion cheat manager base. So, what we are doing? We are calling the bot force lane every time that the bot is spawned. This gets the bot controller. This is casting the bot controller to the player controller, and it's calling the force bot lane from there. Okay, so we need to get back to this, and here we should add globals bot force lane, and here we want to pass bot controller as the argument. Okay, so now what we want to do is to compile our solution. We want to get back inside the Paragon folder, Paragon server, Orion game, binaries. we want to... Where is this? Oh. Oh, wait. Huh. Did I delete that? Oh yeah, I did that. Okay. Okay, we have the problem here. Activate cheat manager. Okay, I know that it could be a problem because we don't have this function anymore. Okay. Okay, we can compile it again. We can delete that. We can delete the server. We'll be doing that again, one way or another. Okay, Paragon, here, here, server. We can change this, we can go here. We want to change them also for the client. Okay, so first of all we want to open the server. Okay, didn't work. Okay, super. Why? Maybe adding to queue. Maybe at the wrong button or something. They don't think so. Okay, we can start that again. Oh, not good, not good. This. Okay, we don't want the no LSLR version, as it's not containing any of the offsets. Okay, now it seems it's working. You can wait a little for it to load. Okay, it shouldn't be like that. Why it's not working? I think I clicked the button the wrong time. I don't know if it would want to work. Oh, and it worked. So now we want also to click the F9 button. which is opening the listen server. Now we can start the client instance. Okay. Okay. So we are in here. What we wanna do, I can't show really. I can show that because I need to put this on the second monitor. What we wanna do is we wanna click the F1 and see what happened. And there is an error. So where exactly this error happened? Okay, what was the last thing? Last logbot AI class Orion player setting. Okay, we can search for that. Okay, it's not there. Of course it isn't. We can look for the F1. We can see what's happening here. Okay, for sure it's because of that. We don't need to look further to know that. But the best question is why? What hero data override? Setting hero data specs. Get match state. There is somewhere the get match state. We can also look for other things inside the Hey, sorry, I'm a little silent. Okay, so most interesting thing was current objective. Okay, so I think it would be everything for now. Thank you for watching if you didn't fall asleep yet. And I think next time we will try to uh, do the same steps for the version 34 of Paragon, see what we can do there, and maybe recreate the same things we did there, and we will do them on the version 45. So thank you for watching, bye.